I'm Teresa Hansen with Clarion Energy. I'm here at European Utility Week with João Duarte from Enel Foundation, and he is going to talk to us a little bit about Enel. So would you just like to start by telling us what the Enel Foundation is all about?
Yes, thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
So Enel Foundation is an independent non-profit organization, a research-based organization funded by the Enel Group. And we are committed to support the transition to a clean energy future through research, education and knowledge partnerships. So we aim to be actually a knowledge platform for this transition. As I mentioned, we have three areas of activities. We do research and academic collaborations. We are a hub to reach out to the academic world and do research with the best minds out there. We then do education. We have projects with high-profile stakeholders to develop their knowledge around the clean energy transition issues. And finally, we do knowledge partnerships as a way to disseminate our knowledge.
Okay, well, I know that you're doing some projects that relate to what we're showing here at European Utility Week. Can you talk a little bit about those projects?
We are delighted to be here as global knowledge partner of the European Utility Week. It is a partnership built around the idea of sharing knowledge, but also a partnership that will allow us to collect the outputs of the discussions, prepare them in a scientific shape, and share them with universities around the world so as to reduce the gap between the academia agenda and the business agenda. We are also working on many other research projects, some of which we brought also here to the Utility Week. And on the education side, we are working also in connection with the Utility Week. You had the Initiate area with the presence of students. We have different education projects for students, such as our flagship program called Open Africa Power, through which we are building or helping to build a new generation of clean energy leaders in Africa.
Okay. Great. Well, I know you also have done some studies on e-mobility. So can you just tell me a little bit about why you think e-mobility is a viable option for reducing not only carbon but other pollutants?
Actually, we presented here a research called Fueling Italy's Future, a research piece done with the European Climate Foundation and with Transport and Environment, looking at the socio-economic and environmental benefits of transitioning to electric mobility. This research, which we have done for Italy, particularly looks at the environmental benefits of transition to electric mobility. And it's probably one of the first research coming out over this year with concrete data about how many lives could be saved if we change to electric mobility. So Italy could save the equivalent of 1,400 lives and avoid around 2,000 lung cancer cases up to 2030 with the transition to clean energy mobility. So it's not just about economics, it's about saving lives. And we need to do this for our cities. So the research makes a point very interestingly on this.
That is very interesting. So speaking of economics, I mean, do you think that drivers are going to adopt e-mobility over traditional vehicles from an economical standpoint?
Actually, we are seeing this happening today. We are seeing a lot of people through perhaps some incentives or just early adopters accessing the benefits of lower running costs, because it's proven that an electric vehicle has much lower running costs than an internal combustion vehicle. And the more we proceed with lowering the acquisition costs of electric vehicles as a whole, thanks to the reduction of battery prices and other improvements, we will see the economic advantages mounting and we will see adoption growing. At the end of the day, I think people have understood that electric mobility is fun, is engaging, it's good for the cities and it's good for the environment. So we are beyond the tipping point on that.
Okay, well, great. I can't wait to get my first electric vehicle. I don't have one yet. So
you're going to have a lot of fun.
That's right. Well, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having us.